All right, ladies and gentlemen, Roaring Kitty is back. And this is, if you don't know who this is the guy who started the whole GameStop hype. And because of him, we had the 2021 situation where GameStop went up crazy to $500, and then AMC follows suit to all the way up to $72. So this is the man, and he finally tweeted after 3 years of AFK. And basically, what we're looking for is, well, what does that mean? Well, it just means that the main guy is here. AMC and GameStop are back, and the hype is back, right? And how am I going to trade this is what I'm going to explain to you in this video. I want to talk about the technicals for AMC. I want to talk about the technicals for GameStop. And I'm going to give you two other plays that have very, very high short interest that could move in sympathy to AMC and GameStop. AMC and GameStop being the main two that I'm going to be focused on, but I'm also going to make sure that I keep an eye on the sympathy plays so that we can make money off of those as well. So I'm going to give you my technicals and all that levels, price levels that you could trade off of. So, Roaring Kitty, he's been just basically tweeting the entire day, and every time he tweets, AMC goes up. Every time he tweets, GameStop makes a move. Now GameStop, if we start off with GameStop here, GameStop is pushing in the after hours already up to $35. So that's already doing very, very good. But in the morning, GameStop went up to $38, which is a massive, massive move. It's looking really good. I think tomorrow we're probably going to gap up like to $38 to $40 and possibly push into 50, because the way this is looking, I mean, people are coming back. All the traders who left after the hype was done, they're starting to come back again. People are starting to get excited in the market. A lot of new traders are coming in. Volume is increasing. So things could get really, really crazy. So, if you guys want to catch these plays, because I have AMC $5 calls, and I played AMC since the beginning of the opening price in the morning. I took $4 calls, and they paid really, really well. And then I bought $5 calls, and those $5 calls went up to 200%, which is insane. And just playing this move, at the end of the day, I ended up taking half of my contracts out for 250%, which was a massive, massive win. And of course, members are just enjoying the move along the way. Catching the plays, and $4 calls up 200%. Look at this. Bought 17 contracts for 54 cents, and these are up huge. I mean, man, if he's holding still, he's gonna be up insane amount of tomorrow. And yeah, it's just fun. It's just fun to be part of this rally once again, because again, I caught it early. I am still one of the ones that catches these plays early. Back when AMC ran, I was one of the first ones to make a video in YouTube. January, I think it was like the day before AMC started moving from like $3 or something. And like it's incredible, because my average when I bought it, it was like 270 or 280. And I rode it all the way to $20, sold for profit. It came back down to like $5, and I bought more and rode it all the way to 72. And I sold the rest at $25 because it started coming back. I didn't sell it at 72. I held it because I was like, oh, maybe it'll go up more like everybody else thought. And then slowly fading down. And then I finally got out at $25. But, I'm glad that I took profit, because if I didn't, I would have lost it all. But it's back, and AMC's have hype again. AMC's moving again, and is up in after hours. My $5 calls are about to be insane. So guys, if you guys want to catch these plays, make sure to check out the private group. Link will be in the descriptions below for wap.com/SmartTrader. Go ahead and get access to this, because guess what? I'm gonna give you guys some promo codes here. So for the monthly, you can use the promo code SALE50, SALE50. And just apply, and it's going to give you 50% off the first month. Okay? And then for the lifetime, and I should not be doing this because I'm going to lose money at this point, because this is too much of a discount. But SALE75. Use SALE75, get a 75% off for the lifetime. It's insane value, because I don't want you guys to miss out on this new move that we're getting from the meme stocks. And this could be just as crazy, right? Life-changing opportunity here, life-changing money to be made. And you know what? I'm going to keep these sale codes open until 9:30 in the morning tomorrow. So get in before, market open tomorrow, as we're going to be trading AMC and GameStop and the other two stocks that I'm going to talk about in this video. So let's get straight into the stocks. The first one I want to start off with is AMC. Now, AMC is already pushing in the aftermarket, already close to getting 650 here. Could see $7. Now, I think $7 is going to be a pretty nice area for resistance, in my opinion. So watch out for that $7 resistance, as that is going to be pretty interesting. We had a nice, beautiful downtrend reversal here from AMC on the daily chart. So I think $7 is going to act as a resistance. If $7 breaks, we have room towards $10 to $11, which is going to be another area of a pretty decent resistance. After 10 to 11, we have potential for $15, and I think $14 to $15. And I think that's going to be another fun area to watch out for as well. As long as volatility and momentum continues tomorrow, I'm going to play incrementally on those levels. $7 is my main target. Once I see $7, I'll decide if I want to buy some $10 calls, assuming that we do get the $10 calls opening up tomorrow. And that's basically how I want to play this AMC. Just play the momentum as it happens. Technicals aren't really that important. Fundamentals aren't really that important. It's just hype. As long as hype remains, AMC is going to go up. And you just have to play the intraday movement and price action based on the amount of volume that AMC is getting and the amount of flow that AMC is getting. If you look at the flow today, we have had a nice increase in flow throughout the day on AMC. So it's really, really easy to just play this since the morning and ride the price action up and play the momentum to the upside. And it's the same idea with GameStop, right? GameStop, similar situation, beautiful, beautiful flow all throughout the day. And it exploded, consolidated, and then slowly grinding back up again. So this is also another one that I'm watching, because tomorrow, let's say we see option chain open up the $50 calls and so on, because the highest point we were able to get today was $34. So if we can open up some $50 calls on the weekly expirations, that would be great, because then I want to play the $50 calls and try to get some scalp out of this GameStop as well, even though the premiums might be a little bit more expensive. And, you know, we could see some gap ups from GameStop by tomorrow. So these levels that I'm going to give you might change really easily by tomorrow if GameStop and AMC gaps up. But basically $38 is what you're looking for on GameStop to break for more upside tomorrow. 38 is going to send it to 40, and then you can look to see if you can get up to $50 by tomorrow. Once it takes out $50, you're probably going to start running pretty hard into some of the gaps that it has on the upside. But $50 is ideally where I want to see the stock go tomorrow, and keep the hype going. And we'll keep definitely keep an eye on Roaring Kitty's Twitter account, because he could post some things, and maybe he could even mention GameStop in a actual written, typed out word. Then that would even make things even crazier. So definitely these are the levels that I'm watching for. So for GameStop, looking for $38 to $40 break tomorrow to push into $50 break will send it to like $55 to $60 pretty quickly. And then of course AMC, straightforward idea, $7 is the goal. $7 break, we go to $10 to $11. $11 break, we go to $14 to $15, and $15 break will go to $20. So that's basically how it goes. Obviously I'm not expecting AMC to go crazy by tomorrow, but as it moves, I'll be playing it along the way and taking profits along the way, making more plays along the way. And all of the alerts are going to go directly into my private group, just like the ones that I gave out today on AMC that went up to, huge profit, 250% at the peak, which was insane profit. Now, I want to quickly mention two other stocks that I have taken a position on. One of them is UPST, and the other one is Beyond Meat. Now, Beyond Meat, 40% short interest, and UPST, 33% short interest. Now, the reason I am putting these as in watch, mainly Beyond Meat, is because these stocks can be sympathy moves to AMC and GameStop. Usually when AMC and GameStop ran back in 2021, all other stocks that had low float short interest also were going up like crazy, and same thing could happen here. So I'm keeping my options available. Beyond Meat could see a nice spike. I like the chart here. I mean, once Beyond Meat takes out like $8.50 here, it's got room towards $9. And then once it takes out $9, well, guess what? We got all the way up to $10 to $12, which could be a really solid area. $10 being the first level, right around here, and then $12 being the next level. So those are the basic long setups that I'm looking for. $8.50 to $9 is the first area of decent resistance. This is also a nice inverse head and shoulder setup right here, which is a bullish setup, with a double bottom right here at $6. So this is looking like a beautiful stock to run into that $10 to $12 area, and could squeeze really hard. There's 40% short interest, and that's why I'm keeping an eye on Beyond Meat. And last but not least, UPST, also a stock that has been heavily shorted since the peak of 400. I mean, this stock was $400, so peak of 400, heavily shorted. Stocks short interest like 30 to 32%, and it's got a nice little gap to fill right here that I really like. So $32, $32.50, you got a nice little gap from $29.50 to $32.50. Beautiful little gap right there. You got resistances around this $28.50. So break of $28.50, you go to 30. Break of 30, you go to 32. Break of 32, you go to 35. So I am 100% looking at this play. There's also resistance up here around like 38, which if 38 breaks, you got a nice room towards 43. So again, could squeeze, could run. Another stock, just keep an eye on it, because if these short interest stocks starts pushing, they could go nuts. Like for instance, NVAX had a very high short interest, and this thing went up 50% today in sympathy to AMC and GameStop, along with the past short squeezes like KOSS, or I don't know if SNDL is still a stock in the market. Like these guys also moved like back in the day. So just keep an eye on UPST and Beyond Meat, because these two have very high short interest that you could take advantage of. All right, guys, so make sure you catch those promo codes. Use sale 50 for the monthly and use sale 75 for the lifetime. Lifetime is a one-time payment that you can pay once, and you will have access to everything for the entirety of life, basically. So yeah, I'll catch you guys on the Discord. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and peace, and have fun with the market, because it is crazy right now, and I'm so excited. See you guys later. Bye bye.